Make way for Prince Ali. Make way for Prince Ali. Ah, yes. Prince Ali of Orlando. No? No. I didn't think so either. I hope everybody's doing fine today. Why am I holding the camera like this? Hold on a second. I just, hold on. Hold on a second. I just got it. There we are. Yes. How are you? Now I can see me, and I don't think I'm looking somewhere else. Like, oh, hey, how are you? Yes. I hope you're doing fine. It's... Hi, yes. Hollywood in my backyard. I am Al, otherwise known as Alicore, otherwise known as your pal Al, which happens to be the channel you're watching this on right now, and I thank you for that. And if you're not here live, I know a few of you are so far, but if you're watching this on replay, shame on you. Be punctual. I told everybody I was going live. Where were you? Why didn't you get the message? That's something you have to look into. Probably notifications. Click the bell. Go on. Click it. Look forward to the updates. The updates, yes. There's only two things that I want to talk about when it comes to Disney right now, as far as updates go. Let me get my coffee for this. Hold on a second. There you go. I'm sorry if it's a little shaky, but I am on a cell phone right now. Normally I'd be in the studio right now, and it would be fantastic, because I'd had cutaways and lookaways and everything else like that, and all these other ways that you could do. And you'd be able to see everything that I'm talking about, because I would have beautiful boxes like show up right here in front of me, right next to me. Like right now, there would be a box right next to my head right now. I'd be looking at it. And it would have like Disney stuff in it. Videos, pictures, everything. It'd be JPEGs. But no, I don't have that right now, because I have no PC. But I'm working on that. And there is light at the end of the tunnel. It will just take me a little bit of time. I have coffee, by the way. And did I mention it? I think I did. But no, I do have a plan for that, and I am working on that, and that will be soon again. And we will be updating and doing all the fun stuff again, and it's going to be great. I can't wait. There's a lot of construction going on right now. There's a lot of different stuff. Tron's open right now. You know what I'm saying? To the public, which we will get into. We will get into that. I've heard some things. I want to talk about that a little bit. But I also really want, you know what? We're going to talk about it right now before I forget, because I might forget about it. We're going to talk about it right now. April 20th, the annual passes are coming back. You'll be able to get them. You'll be able to get whichever one you want. I'm thinking about upgrading. I think it's an upgrade. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's an upgrade, but I'm personally thinking about upgrade. I'm at a pirate pass right now. I'm thinking about upgrading to like the sorcerer pass, just to open up a couple more dates, because I have noticed that there's been a couple of dates that I wish I could just go out, and like see things, and get some video of like some construction that's going on right now, or do some reviews on some restaurants that are going in right now, and yeah, sometimes it kind of sucks. Like right now, I'm kind of blocked out, so I can't even get to the parks anyway. But I can, because I have other ways. Because my wife, she works for Disney, and she happens to be a cast member, so to speak. So she's actually a security guard. But that's neither here nor there. The point is that I'm married to her, and they have like a spouse card where you can go in as a cast member. So if she's not blocked out, and I am blocked out, I still have a way to get in, technically, but I never really use that unless it's like die hard, I gotta get in there and get something done. You know what I mean? But other than that, I never really resort to that. I just go with what I got. You know what I mean? That's all you can do. Just go with what you got. But yeah, connections. You gotta have a little bit of connections. I have connections. One connection by the name of Robe. You might have heard of him. If you haven't, I don't understand why not. He's the most famous man that nobody's ever heard of. He's coming down here very soon, next week even. And we will conquer the club levels once again, because everything's back in full effect. everything's going back together, and it's gonna be wonderful. I can't wait. It's gonna be very, very cool. Very familiar. Yes. If you haven't checked out the robe, I have a whole collection of robe videos down in the selection down on the channel and everything. If you want to check them out. But hey, Bloom, what's up, man? How are you? I can only see when they pop up, really. Usually I pop out the chat and I move it over to the screen that I'm working off of with OBS and everything like that. I rarely use my cell phone for anything other than live streaming, like at the park, which I rarely do anyway, as you well know if you're seasoned in this. But yeah, it's good to see you guys, man. I'm just talking, like, I decided I wanted to go live. I wanted to get through a lot of different things that I've heard about, that I wanted to get off my chest. One being that I don't really know, like, a lot of people have been asking me on Instant Messenger and stuff like that. They've been saying, hey, what's going on with this DeSantis thing and Disney and everything. And it's like, I got nothing to say, really. I don't even know, man. Like, I don't want to say anything just for fear of looking like a fool, because it could go either way with whatever they're doing. It's kind of like just like a little fight between people who I have nothing really to do with. You know what I mean? So I have no opinion on it. That's basically it. So I can't really ride into it. But at the same time, though, I'm hoping that a lot of the things that are kind of like brimming the surface of the water, so to speak, like tolls being put in around Disney, toll roads, that would kind of suck. Okay, that would definitely really, really suck. I mean, especially for me, because I barely have enough money to get into the park, and the park's free for me to get into because I'm an annual pass holder and everything. So I pay like $55 a month and I'm good. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I don't know about tolls. I already avoid all the tolls around Florida anyway, so I take the long way around. That's why I'm always late. So. No, but I don't know what to talk. I don't know what to make about that though. But I am happy though that they are bringing back annual passes though. I am really happy about that. Finally, this whole freeze on annual passes was just ridiculous. It really was. I was never affected because I was always an annual pass holder. So when they freezed everything and all that, I was able to still renew my annual pass, and I renewed it all the way through. I haven't had downtime at all, except for, the obvious, it's like 6 months that we had. But it's not, not that big of a deal though. Like it was all right. But at the same time though, I've been wanting to upgrade. So now we'll be able to actually upgrade our passes if we see sort to fit, and not have to, if you wanted to upgrade your pass, the only option you had was to upgrade to like the highest level of everything, and it was like $1,400 a year, man. And I can't do that. Not for just me. You know what I mean? September will be big for me. I'm hoping to move to Celebration. We might have to catch up, of course. Bloom, I've been waiting for that, man. Ever since you said you were gonna move to Celebration, I was like, yes, because Celebration is right around the corner. I tell Adam LeWoo the same exact thing. Last time I saw him, I said the same thing. I said, hey, I live right around the corner. And he's like, where do you live? And I said, I live in blah, blah, blah. Some of you know, some of you don't. We'll keep it our little secret. But, and he's like, oh, yeah, that is right around the corner. And I'm like, yeah, but, I don't know. He's a busy man, though, I got to go over there and get a cup of coffee. You know what I mean? I think that's what it is. He's waiting for me to come over here to get a cup of coffee. He's waiting for me to make the move. All right, Adam, I hear you live and clear. All right. No, I'm just kidding. No, actually, I'm not ready to partner up with anybody right now, man. I need to get everything back in order because it really stinks right now. I do plan to make a couple of videos right now during downtime, but what I'm definitely labeling the next like few weeks is going to be called downtime. But while Robe is here, we're gonna film, but I won't be able to edit them until I get the PC, the new PC. Now it has to be a new one, unfortunately. But what happened was, what we come to find out, I know if you saw the last video that I put out, I was talking about, oh yeah, it's problem solved, everything's great. Yeah, you know, right after that video, everything wasn't great. Um, the graphics card wasn't even seen by my PC, and basically it's because the PCIe adapter in the motherboard that the graphics card connects to. Yeah, that's what's fried. So basically, I need a new motherboard, and if I need another motherboard, I have to move a processor from one board to another. And I'm not no. You got to see how I make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. All right, and then you tell me if I could be skill-handed to do all that nonsense. That's not gonna happen. I'm sloppy. You know, I'm gross. I'm everywhere. Jelly's everywhere. It's in my hair by the time I'm done with it, and I don't even know how it got there. I really don't. I didn't have it. I wasn't jostling it. It's everywhere. I can't handle stuff like that. I'm not good with with the intricates and stuff. I can't do that. That's why I'm not even mouse and keyboard. I'm controller. All right? I got arthritis, damn it. You don't understand. But that is what I'm going for. That's what I'm saying. You know? It sucks. But at the same time, it's good because here's the thing. I talk to other people, I talk to other creators, right? I talk to other creators, I talk to other people who are on Kick now. Did I mention I'm on Kick? Kick.com/Alicor. You might want to check it out. Hey, what's up, Addy? How you doing? It's good to see you, Chris. I'll give you a call in a little while. Not tonight, though. Tomorrow. Maybe tonight. I don't know. I'm already behind schedule, damn it. But anyway, yes. Like I was saying, though, I've been talking to other creators and stuff like that, and even they say, they're like, they ask me, they're like, how old is your system? How old and I'm like, I don't know. It's like 9 years old or something. And they're like, 9 years old? So I didn't know this. I don't know if I'm stupid or what, or maybe I just don't pay attention. Probably both, more than likely. I'm thinking, like, I didn't think that was a big thing. I thought computers lasted a while. But apparently, from what I've been told, you're supposed to you're supposed to update or upgrade your PC like every 4 years, is what they're telling me. Is this true? Have you ever heard this before? We were supposed to be there next weekend, but we can't because I got COVID last week. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, you got to come to Disney, though. You know that. So stop it. Just stop it. But seriously, I didn't know that. I didn't know if this was a thing or not. So, I don't know. But what I do know is this, though. I plan on going back to Disney very soon here. I want to ride Tron. I got the GoPro fired up. The GoPro 7 Black, the classic, the baby. It's beautiful. It still is. It works great. It does. It still works great after all this time. It doesn't matter. Computers are out of date before they leave the shelves. That's true. Yeah. That's about everything, though. It really does suck in a way, you know? You buy a car and you drive it off the lot and it's already lost like 10% of its value. When you buy a house, houses are different. Actually, land and houses are like the best thing that you could ever buy, if you can. I'm serious. Who agrees with me? You have to agree with me on that. Seriously. Because it never, if it loses its value or its depreciation, it always gains it back a couple years later. It's something you could sit on if you have to. If you can't, you could even move it fast if you have to. It's just the greatest, what would you call it, commodity? It's the greatest commodity in the world. Can you call land a commodity? Right? Can you? I know what a commodity is, but I'm just saying. I mean, because would it be classified as a commodity? Could we classify land as? Is it? I don't know. What I do know is this: is I don't have it. That's what sucks. I do own a house though, but that's funny though. You know, when you own a house, you don't actually own the land the house is on. The United States does. That's what we're banking for now. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Eddie, Chris, aren't you thinking about buying some property or something? Huh? When are you coming down here? You were supposed to come down here too, you know. I'm holding you accountable. I have the accountable eye. You see it. I'm serious though. I've been having good though, but seriously, it's been sucky, you know, because I lost the lifeblood of my entire operation. You know, I live stream off of this PC. Not only that, for YouTube and for everything else, for all the gaming things and everything. And then I was planning. I was like, man, I'm gonna make some videos for the gaming channel that I have. I actually have an Alicore YouTube channel. It's called Alicore, Alikour, and I'd have it right across the screen, like in OBS or something. Or I have it pop up right here, but you know we're not on OBS. We're on cell phone. Anyway, we are talking about moving there next year. Ah, yes, that's right. I'm sorry. I spilled the beans, didn't I? I'm so darn bad at that, I swear. Anyway, yeah, man. I don't know. I just I don't know. It's been a crappy week, but at the same time, I feel a lot better. Maybe because the week is over with. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I know that this weekend's gonna be good. I'm gonna practice up on gaming because that's all I can do, and I have all my uh, weapons of mass production. I coined that phrase in a little on a in a. I coined that phrase on a studio set in West Palm Beach, under Palm Beach Film School. They were filming there, and I was the on-set photographer for the set. And I don't know why I'm talking in so low voice. Like there's somebody right outside my house that's gonna go, "No, you didn't!" I'll be like, "Shut up!" I did. But anyway, no, I was there. No. And I coined that. Yes. You know, weapons of mass production. Thank you. That's mine. Put the little line and put Al, if you will, on the bottom there. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. Seriously. It sucks I don't have a PC though. It really does. It really, really does. But I have one in the works. I've found one online and I'm ready to get it and I will be getting it like very soon. I'm just kind of fighting with myself right now. That's what the point I'm at right now. I'm going to. I also had to send back that graphics card and get the money back for it, and the money that was raised for me by some of you guys out there. Thank you very much. And I do have something special that I'm sending to you, by the way. It's just we're working on stuff. We're just getting things taken care of, and then I'm gonna talk to you. All right, but um, seriously though, what was I saying now? Oh God, he's going into a Walt Disney. He's freezing up on the camera. Oh no. No, seriously though, the people who gave me the money for the card, I'm going to be taking that money that's coming back from the card and putting it towards the new PC so that it's not wasted. You know, and it goes towards the whole entire event, if you will. So I'm working on that. And pretty soon, in a couple weeks, man, I should be up and running and I'll be able to do editing again and live streaming again and doing everything else. And I won't be sitting here wishing all the time on a star. But speaking of that, though, the new fireworks show came back to Disney, which is fantastic. I'm glad for that. I can't wait to see that. I'm going to be able to see that soon. Probably not next weekend, but the weekend after that. I'll be there to film that. That'd be fun. I can't wait to see that again, man. That was always a good show. Happily Ever After, I think, right? Very good stuff. And I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. Um, and like I said, hitting on Tron with the GoPro front row. It's gonna be cool. I know a lot of people already did it, but I like doing it too. It's fun. I like having ride alongs on my channel because it's like, I don't know about you. But sometimes I'll go to my channel and I'll go to the ride along things, and like if I want to ride a ride, which I do, I'm kind of weird like that. I'll put it on in the background while I'm doing something else, and then I'll kind of like glance up at it, and like I'm riding through Mexico with the Donald Duck ride or something like that. You know what I mean? Or doing Ratatouille. That was a lot of fun. You know what I mean? It's nice stuff. I like that. That's why I like to add to the collection of that. But I've recently, like with the train video that I recently did just now. That POV I did by riding it on one side of the train and recording, and then riding it again on the other side of the train and recording that, and then splicing it back and forth so that you could see both sides of the interesting stuff instead of just one side type deal. And so I was thinking, man, what if I did that with other rides? You know, what if I did that with like the Jungle Cruise? I think that would be cool because you always see something going on the Jungle Cruise, but if you're on one side, you can only see so much of the other side. Do you know what I mean? It'd be great if we had like a back and forth, huh? I call them the back and forth POVs. Fire, pal out! I'm coming up with trademarks here. Bing, bang, boom. No, but it is no, it's something that I've been thinking about. I've been working on that. I also got you got 5 minutes, which I'm wanting to set up as soon as I get. I think this PC will be able to work everything out. I think Spectrum worked everything out with my internet, and that was what I was having a major problem with. But I was gonna do a live stream. I was gonna start a live stream series type deal, where it's called "You Got 5 Minutes" with your pal app. And basically, how it works is like instead of me doing all the talking all the time, like I always do, like these things here, instead I have you guys do all the talking. So it was very open to all creators. I was contacting before we lost the PC. I promised myself I wouldn't be like this. I'm sorry. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm good. Before we lost it. No, I was setting some things up. I was talking to a couple of people from Twitch, some Twitch creators, because I was thinking that it would be very interesting to hear at least 5 minutes of something that we're not really used to hearing about on YouTube. Instead of hearing about other YouTube channels, we hear about Twitch channels, we hear about Instagram channels or profiles or whatever, and stuff like that, and well, not really Facebook. Facebook is kind of dying as far as game as far as the gaming side goes. Anyway, they're really starting to close up shop. It just seems like they're slowly but surely doing that. But Sherry and I are doing that with other expert growers. I gotta find out what the heck you guys are talking about in chat. Okay. Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, the Safari. I was thinking the Safari too, man. That would be really cool. Um, oh, did my internet cut out or what? Did it freeze up? I don't think it did, right? I don't know. But let me know if it did. But yeah, so I was thinking of doing the 5 minutes thing where people come on. I bring people on. I put the join up in the chat for for you to join up backstage. So it was open to anybody who came into chat. It's gonna be kind of dangerous. Some people I would have to kick if they look kind of weird, but we really wouldn't know until they go live. So I hope everybody would be on their best behavior, because that would be a good way for the creators to tell you about they're happening, what's going on, what they got going on, what they've been working on all this time, what China channel they're working on, what kind of thing they're working on. And of course, I'd be popping in links and doing all the moderation while they're talking, and I'm going back and forth asking questions and stuff like that, possibly. But that's still in the works. It's going to be really cool. But other than that, though, yeah, I'm looking forward to all the construction going on at Epcot right now. There's so much being like unveiled already, which is really cool for that middle section. That middle section is gonna have a lot to it, and it's gonna be really, really neat to see all that. Um, and there's a couple of restaurants that have opened up around here that I want to take a look at too, and review for you and all that. Um, my wife was talking about possibly looking around in the near future once we get everything settled and back together again. About looking around for like more of a budgeted place to stay on my end. Not when the robe comes, of course. We can't do that with the robe. The robe has to stay. It's his thing. But as for me, I don't care. And I look for where you can save some money and stuff. So that's what, like, on that side of the channel, we want to kind of do something like that too. We want to have like a where we go check out something that's affordable but is nice. You know what I mean? You can see how nice it is through a. I'll show you everything. You know, and show you, you know, the pros and cons of everything and how it works and stuff. I've already did a couple of videos like that at a couple of places around here. But I'm looking forward to doing more, man. We've been looking at different spots around Disney Springs that are actually pretty decent as far as price to stay at, which you wouldn't even believe, but it's really close, like almost walking distance. So a lot of good stuff, man. And I'm looking forward to bringing that to the table, as it were. You know what I mean? But anyway, I've said too much. No, I'm getting ready. I'm getting, like I said, I'm getting all the cameras ready and everything else like that. Robes coming. You know, we're hooking everything up. And I'm looking forward to it all. I told you this wasn't going to be a really long live stream. It was just me checking in and letting you know what's up and what's happening. And but that's basically for recapping purposes in case you came in later or whatever. Basically, uh, recently my PC just completely shut down as far as the graphics card portion of it. So I'm running off of, right now the PC still works, and I'm running off of the onboard graphics card. And it sucks. It's basically, I could watch YouTube. You know, that's basically all it does. So, you know, it's a TV. I got a glorified TV. I got a smart TV. It's a smart TV. You know, it's an old TV connected to, or a monitor connected to a smart TV part where I could just watch YouTube or Netflix or anything else like that. And it's great. Nice, but. But other than that, I do have a plan, though. Everything will work out. Everything always works out. It always does. Every time something goes wrong, man. I've noticed that, and it does help out. If you gotta really see that, though. You gotta understand that. Whenever something goes wrong, if you step back and take a look at it, watch. Just watch. Just stop trying to freak out about it. Stop trying to stop trying to fix it. Sometimes you can't fix it. Sometimes you just gotta sit back for a minute. Let nature take its course. Something will happen. And a lot of times, something happens. You know? And sometimes it happens right away, and sometimes it happens not so, you know, right away. Maybe it takes a while. But it happens, though. And you get out of that rut. And you stop being all stuck in, like, misery and being like, oh, God, nothing's working out. Nothing's going good. Nothing is going good. But things get better. That's what I always find out. It's just the way life rolls, you know? It's like life is full of complete opposites of itself. You know, you have black and white, you have light and dark, you have up and down, left and right. You have good, you have bad. That's just the way it goes. It has to be that way. You have to have a little bit of each for there to be balance. I sound like I should be in Star Wars now. In order for the Force to work, you must have an equal dose of both crap and not crap. But other than that, heed my warning and know my saying, because I say it at the end of every single video. Life is what you make of it, so make it a good one. And I will see you all on the next one. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching me. Thanks for hanging out. If you want to help me out, by the way, I do have a PayPal down below. And I didn't really want to mention it, but if I didn't, you know, the wife, she's mad at me, calls me name. Never mind. I'll get into it later. Like, tune in to the next live stream. We'll talk about it. I'm just kidding. She loves me. All right. Bye-bye.